the Cincinnati Bengals. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico. Greg Olson set to get this one started. Off we go from Cincinnati. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Get set. Dot.
They go play action for Burrow. Open man downfield. Chase has it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Bengals.
First catch for the man who led the league after 1 week in receptions. Huge game week 1. Good start to week 2.
Here we go. Right 80. Right touch. Dot.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On 2.
First and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
At the 11-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll find Andre Yusufov. And he'll be taken down past the 40-yard line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. And even 30 yards.
And it really starts with the blitz pickup by the guys up front. I mean, the defense, they sold out. They're trying to get home. The offense is ready. They end up using their aggressiveness against them, and they pick up a nice gain through the air.
On one, ready? Here we go, here we go. Cut. 180.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. Pickup of 46 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Brown. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Hot. 180. Place hot. Hot.
Burrow now. That one taken in. Chase Brown. Touchdown Bengals. That is first touchdown of the new year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready. Trap to 60, trap to 60.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 19, Pioneer.
On 2nd down here, Sanders has brought. It's Dylan Sampson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a Browns 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Brown.
Man who played collegiately over in Columbus, Quinshawn Duncan. And he'll get about 5.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Jordan Battle up from the safety spot makes the play.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and 2. Now Sanders. Open man. That is Bond. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Let's go now. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Caught over the middle by Thomas. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready. Go. Steady.
Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Their own 19-yard line.
Gun. Stop. Let's stop.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. That's going to be incomplete. That's a very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
180, 11, MT, take. 11, 12. Stop.
Now, Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch, and now 4th down. The Bengals out and ready to punt. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. play action. Shador. Pass caught by Bond. And he will score. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Browns. That his second TD catch of the season. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
Good set. Got.
The run here with Brown. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
The 28-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
180. 180. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow. That's to his tight end, Eric All. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Now Brown. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
11, 11. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Braden Fisk. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, can. Stop.
Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop. Stop.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively It'll set up a fourth down. Here's their punter now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. Past the 45. Still going. And he will dive into the end zone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. We're going to stop him in his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go.
A first down throw for Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 7. 60 Bison. 60 by Hurt. 79 Broncos.
Here's Sampson. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, it's Judkins. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
Got it. Ready?
Brings up 3rd and 8.
50. Ready? 19 Charger. 19 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Browns add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go. 11. Big 13.
On 1st down, Burrow. He's going to air this one out. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Andrei Yosivach was the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion. The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
Rattler. 2. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
As Shador on first down. First to his right. Going up top. He's got it. And he's into the end zone yet again. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown Browns. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. With the extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Browns are able to extend the lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
On one, ready? Let's get set. Right in. 12. Got.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll air it out down the middle. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Sanders. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Cut 19. Panther 60. Panther 60.
On first down, it's Sanders. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Did you see him get off the quarterback? He's like, man, hold that ball for one tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. His second touchdown of this first half.
You hear,
and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score Browns 42, Bengals 7.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
On one, ready?
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Okay, break. Come on, come on.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. Finding room across midfield. And he will go all the way. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Browns. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He knocks it through. And the Browns add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Thomas. Dahad. 12, 12, 12. Dahad.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control. And now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike. And now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Makes the score Browns 56, Bengals 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 2, ready? Here we go. Down.
A carry here for Brown. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On 1, ready?
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here.
Here's Brown. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jeremiah Wusu-Koramoah in on the stop.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. It's complete to all the tight ends. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
That's good for a Bengals.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
11. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. D. Winters. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
11 mighty.
Second down, Burrow. Will find Brown out of the backfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of
17 yards on that play. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
First
Here we go.
at the 42-yard line.
Right 80.
Now, Burrow. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second
On one, ready?
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7.
Right 80. Right inside. Thomas. That.
Burrow to throw. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of
Burrow
14
and
yards.
his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
That.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will get into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats. Makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2.
Gun.
The Bengals will
11.
line up for the
Hey,
two-point conversion.
Can. 11 MT. Stop.
They'll work for it with Brown. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We call it the octopus. And it cuts the deficit down a bit further.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They go play action with Sandy. He'll drop this to Sampson underneath. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
A short one that is caught by Fanning. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
27 yards.
A gain there of 27 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 7.
Here we go. Set.
We're going to put a man in motion to the right.
19 Tiger. Ready.
On the draw, it's Sampson. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
You saw the guard take a pass set, Mike. He's hoping that defensive tackle just races up the field, trying to sack the quarterback, and then you just hand the ball off to your back on a draw. In this case, the defensive tackle does a great job going from pass to run. He's able to take the back down for a loss. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Burrow now to throw on first down. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll lead to a second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. He'll swing this one out to ground. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Still on his feet, and he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. A pickup of 44 yards.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Burrow now. That is caught. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals cut into the lead a little bit.
22. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now. 70, Panther and Warriors, 70.
From the gun, it's Shador. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60. Dragon, 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19
They send a receiver in motion left.
Go.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. Catch made right side by Thomas. Whoa! And they will finally run him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards.
37 yards. First down.
79 Bronco.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
One of the tight ends motions right. On the toss, it's Sampson. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Cleveland.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
In motion comes Thomas. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Fucking just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
Sometimes it's hard to find your voice as a young player, but you can change that pretty quickly if he continues to make plays like we've seen here in this one.
7 Pirates, 60 Bison.
A tight end in motion now. On 3rd and 1, it's Sanders to the goal line and in. Harold Fannin. Touchdown, Cleveland. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the 4th quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Hey, 12, 11, Thomas. Dot.
off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. That is Myles Garrett in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Gun. Shot. 180.
Now second down throw for Burrow. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
180.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
On one, ready?
Here's first and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
On two.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Shot.
Here's Burrow. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Pass for 11. Pass for 11. Here we go. 79. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
65. Ready? Go.
On play action, Shador. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
Come on. Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
In motion comes Thomas. They'll throw on first down with Sanders. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
6-yard line.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Eagles. 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here we go. One final play. That is brought in at the 10. And will be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They get the victory away from home in the division. This was so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season.